Hi everyone, I'm Mo. And a couple of years ago, I was over 300 pounds, exhausted, depressed, tired, hating myself, frustrated. And I actually thought I was eating very, very healthy. I thought I was following all of my nutritionist's plans, but the scale never budged. And then I found out the sad truth that many people don't really seem to know. Some of the foods that I thought and were taught were clean were actually blocking my fat loss and then keeping me stuck in a fat storing mode of a loop. And today I've lost over 140 pounds, and I did it actually in under 6 months. And I did it by removing just 5 specific types of foods that were sabotaging my results. And these foods that millions of people do eat every day, thinking that they're helping. But I want to break them down, and I'll show you exactly what to eat instead so you can start burning the fat and not storing it. Now, warning, some of these foods are marked as healthy, but just something to know right off the bat scientifically, they spike your insulin, they mess with your hormone, and then they keep you in a fat storage mode 24/7. So even if you're doing everything right and still can't lose weight, this is probably why. So let's start breaking down with some of these biggest traps at all. But first, make sure you're subscribed. And if this video helps you, please don't hesitate to share it with someone else. So first one, and it kind of hurt to say, was flavored yogurt. Yep, even the ones that are labeled low fat or high protein. Here's the problem. Most of them are just packed with added sugars. And one small cup can have more sugar than a glazed donut, actually. And you guys, I'm not kidding. That's why when you spike your blood sugar first thing in the morning, you set your hormones up for cravings, energy crashes, and then most of all, fat storage. So what I would really, really recommend in this exact scenario is to eat this instead. If you're going to, especially if you have to break your morning fast. But Greek yogurt, specifically zero sugar one, no extra added anything, and then maybe a handful of berries, and then just sprinkle in some cinnamon. It is very, very low in sugar, and it's going to be high in protein, and it will keep your blood sugar stable, so you can hopefully restart burning fat as soon as possible for the day. Now, the next one is granola. This one did break my heart a bit at first because it sounds healthy, you guys, but it's not. But most store-bought, actually all probably store-bought granola, it's just basically a bag of sugar and then carbohydrates with a fancy label, some beautiful drawings. And then if you add milk to that, boom, you've got a giant insulin spike city, you can call it. And that literally means that your body is going to just shut off its fat burning and go straight into fat storage mode. So what I really, really recommend in that example would be like some chai pudding with some unsweetened almond milk, some cinnamon, and then some light, low sugar, low carb protein powder. This way it's high in fiber, it will keep you full, and then it will actually support your metabolism. And that's really, really important for the long run. The third one, and I see parents feed this to their kids all the time. The commercials say, you want to drink it in the morning with your milk, but fruit juices. You guys, they're just a giant scam, okay? Even the cold-pressed, organic, non-GMO crap, it's just liquid sugar, right? Even 100% orange juice hits your bloodstream exactly like soda would. There's no fiber. There's no slow absorption of it. It's just literally sugar spiking your body, and your body cannot tell the difference. So you're just screwing yourself. So some recommendations to drink instead. Don't hate me, but try water with like electrolytes, a splash of lime maybe, or even some herbal tea, right? You're going to be able to hydrate without the insulin roller coaster, and that's going to support you for some real fat loss, okay? Now, number 4 on this, again, don't hate me, whole wheat bread. Okay, now this one did shock me because I was always taught, my mom, you need whole wheat bread, don't eat the white bread, even though I love the taste of white bread because it's just as bad for you. But whole wheat bread is actually bad. And what you guys did not know is it spikes your blood sugar faster than white sugars, which is insane, right? And it's also still processed. It hits your bloodstream like a freight train. And for people trying to lose fat, it keeps your insulin elevated. You're going to stay hungry consistently, and your fat burning will fully shut down. So what you want to do instead is you want to swap it for like a low carb tortilla, almond flour wraps, or make your own egg-based cloud bread. Those things are so good. I think we're going to include some really good recipes in the recipe book, which is free and linked below. So if you want a chance to lose weight while consuming the right items, we've got the whole ingredient book below. The only things we don't give are the ones that we're testing here on the retreats or with the home coaching, because we want to see if they work depending on the body type. But this list has worked for a majority of This list below has worked for everybody that has used it to their advantage and has sent us their meals. So I do recommend you do use that to your advantage. But just understand, if you were to use any of those other items, you're going to get all the satisfaction, but just none of the fat storing crash that whole wheat bread would give you, or white bread would. Now, number 5 is protein bars. So many people that go to the gym, work out, they're literally just nothing but candy bars in disguise. That's what a protein bar is. And they all think that they're like the most important. They're really good for, they're not. They don't build anything. They're just full of sugar, artificial sweeteners, and you know what's worse? Inflammatory, shitty seed oils. Yeah, sure, they say 20 grams of protein, but they also come with 25 grams of carbs, chemicals that you cannot pronounce. So eat this instead. Eat some delicious, healthy, clean, hard-boiled eggs. All right? Grass-fed jerky, full-fat cheese sticks. Real foods that's going to actually fuel your fat loss, not fake crap that stalls it. All right, sorry I had to say that with such passion, but it's one of the hardest things to like explain that you don't need that crap. You need to eat the right items that will actually help your body lose weight. Now, if you've been stuck, frustrated, or consistently just hungry on your weight loss journey, it's not your fault. It's really not your fault. These foods are designed to look healthy, but they trigger fat storing hormones behind the scenes. So they're basically just screwing you. And once you start eating for your hormones, not for these crappy food labels, your body finally starts to work with you. And that's the entire mission behind the weight loss paradise. Let me know in the comments, you guys, which one of these foods shocked you the most. Hit that like and subscribe button if you've been misled by a healthy, crappy food label. And make sure you share this video if it helped you in any way, shape, or form. And look, if you want to lose 5 to 10 pounds in under 2 weeks without exercising or crash diet, do join our weight loss coaching program. You're going to get a customized meal plan that's tailored to your body. And how we're going to know is we're going to use a smart scale and a glucose or a ketone monitor just like this to know how the ingredients are reacting, using your one-on-one coach who's going to give you real-time support. This is weight loss that's designed for your real life. And if price is an issue or you still just want a chance to try, we do still have our giveaway where we give one customer monthly a free retreat and one customer monthly a free home coaching, because our mission here is to help thousands, hopefully millions, shed millions, hopefully billions of pounds, and really, really, really get rid of this weight loss epidemic as much as possible. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please understand you can be in control of your health. You do not need to suffer to get the results. You just need the right ingredients, the right plan, and a team that's in your corner. So see you guys on your weight loss journey.